That's funny, bro. Don't do that to yourself, man. Black jerseys, though? I'll wear away, bro. That's funny as hell. Oh, wait, I think the official away is this one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, bet. Let's do it. Why you want to play me, cuz? I've not played like regular head-to-head in forever, bro. I think this just played on competitive, right? Why you wanna play me, cuz? Don't do it to yourself, big fella. And I'm warmed up too.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Garoppolo's 49ers.
Why you doing this to yourself, man?
Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out
you go,
they
Mr.
came
Gerardo.
from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
And they were with the tackle, though, boy.
The 19-yard line.
You want to start out running the ball? Yeah, you better do that. Smart. Smart, man. Real smart, bro. Who's my starter?
First carry for Carlos Hyde.
Billy
short
Henry.
pick up there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And downhill go at the 25. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Yep.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
There's nothing to do to yourself, man.
Bring this back. It's a pick six.
Yourself look bad, big fella.
It was 3rd down defensively.
So won't this work, big dog?
Get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
They didn't even do it offense yet, man.
They did get off. They're going to have to come right back on.
They'll press the ball down the field, man.
Right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Switching things over, San Francisco taking over on offense here in just a second. And you and I discussed earlier.
Oh, look, another counter play, y'all.
Became the starter. What a turnaround it was for San Fran at the end of the year. 1-10 in the first 11 weeks, 5-0 after that. Some momentum to take into the offseason.
And beat some teams that are acknowledged as good teams in the league, including the NFC West champion Los Angeles Rams down the stretch. So that was a big deal for them. Highest scoring offense in the NFL last 4 weeks of the season. But I loved last year's draft because they had good play from those guys. Solomon Thomas in the first round. Reuben Foster in the first round, the linebacker. Trent Taylor, wide receiver. And Akello Witherspoon, cornerback. Some building blocks.
Oh, Humphrey's not even on the field? Oh, well, damn. Counter.
On second down, Hyde.
Oh, he got fucking lost.
And all the ball's out. Hyde fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Oopsie-poopsie.
The football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Y'all, it's a counter play.
Holding on to the football is a big problem for the 49ers.
Who knows how to run counter plays?
Shouldn't surprise any of us, right? When you're 2-14, you probably will lead the league in fumbles as they did. How about that? 15 last year?
15 of them, yep, and a 2-14 record, kind of indicative. It certainly was a disappointing end of the season for Baltimore as their offense comes back onto the field, but everyone remembers Cincinnati knocking them out of the playoffs on that Andy Dalton to Tyler Boyd play. They finished 9-7. The interesting thing was they had a plus 92 points differential, which was fourth best in the AFC.
So that tells me, and we saw it throughout the season, they were back to playing Baltimore Ravens defense. And that really helped their offense out in a big way. I think they still need help at the skill positions. They've got to upgrade at wide receiver. Alex Collins stepped in and played well at running back, but he needs some help as well. And, of course, Joe Flacco is going to have to continue to get better at his position. They've got to score more points and help out that defense, which played so well in 2017.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Like cover 4, Perriman's going to be open.
Right. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And he's got room. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I called stick. I'm an idiot.
For the 49ers now on 3rd.
He's way too far off, bro. Nope, playing hard flat.
Flacco from the gun. That is caught. It's Perriman. And a little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
They watch it for a touchdown. They watch it for a touchdown. They watch it for a touchdown.
Now a play fake here on first down. And
come on, big boy.
It in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang, bang. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Now Flacco.
That's a fatal.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Smart man. Boy, you smart. You smart. You smart. Oh, that's a touchdown. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage.
And he would have your ass, bro.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Give me what I want.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of...
They've got his man complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
What you got, big fella?
Jimmy Garoppolo, the starter here, finally lured away from the Patriots. What are some things you like about JG?
Well, I love his makeup, meaning obviously he has a physical ability. He can throw the football, but he's mentally tough as well. And he developed while he was there in New England. They actually trained him to be a starter, even though he wasn't getting any type of snaps. And this guy adapts and thrives with the ability to play against pressure.
First down, a run with Hyde. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Got it, coach. Stop playing with me, man. Split close. There's nothing over here, buddy. Split close. There's nothing over here, buddy. Get it out, man.
Outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
We can play zone. Can you play zone? I think so. Give me Webby out there.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A shotgun sack for Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great.
Stop playing with me. Bang, bang. Block that halfback, boy.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a
Better
hurry.
block that halfback, boyo.
He was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
You better block that halfback, boyo.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Keep your feet in, Cam.
Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshon Lattimore on defense.
Here's the first carry for Alex Collins.
We out this bitch, boy. We out this bitch, boy. We out this bitch, boy. Fuck you, didn't, boy.
10, 5.
What's that with you, bro? Get off my field, boy.
Touchdown.
Get off my field, boy.
Collins, 96 yards. And the Ravens
Tell ya, man. Y'all better disguise our defense, bro.
Well, from back
can
where
see
that
what
one
you're
started,
in,
they were
buddy.
hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there instead. They get 90 plus into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even
at this point he knew he fucked up.
Because you're expecting him to run the ball in that stage from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Get to bringing black jerseys on my field, bye. Don't do that shit again, bye.
I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really
keep coming out and let it counter first down, bro.
And his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
Come on, man.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Come on, man.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 8 yards.
You can record my plays all you want, man. I got reads, boy.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about
I got reads, baby.
Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now you want to say he ain't playing for real.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Hard, man.
Could be a
That's
blitzer.
play cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, man.
Here we go now. Detroit. Detroit. Set. Green.
Garoppolo. Good one, able to haul it in. And he's
Shoulda
brought
been a
down
fumble.
following a pretty
Fumble.
juke move that gives him the first down.
Should have been a humble,
A
humble.
solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks move.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
Oh, I'd have picked that shit, too.
The ball flight, and it falls in.
I'd have picked that
It'll be
shit,
second
too.
down.
Somebody,
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
oh,
Jarred it loose. It's
Oh,
incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the
Man,
game, these
he's
are the
just
kind of
good.
throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On play action, now Garoppolo.
quarterback.
Escaping the pressure
I got this
right.
guy. Bang!
Can't find a receiver,
Sonny.
and he's brought down.
Bang,
So a
bang,
minute
Sonny.
55 to go in the first half.
All right,
We're
3
back to
votes, boyo.
Baltimore after this. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Hurry up. Here we go.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo.
Coach.
A hit as he throws, and this
Get
is
your
gonna
ass
be
up off the
incomplete.
field, boy.
Real head scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Beating out Todd Gurley, running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
He go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though.
Frick,
5
nigga.
Super Bowl titles for Brady. He was looking for his tight end, Crockett Gilmore, there. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Flacco. The quick slant caught. Flacco hooking up with Wallace for a Raven first down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over.
And he'll get in. Touchdown,
oh, you are terrible.
Baltimore. Alex Collins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Oh, you are terrible.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a
time to go lab some new shit.
He said those could be the ones
23
that
zip.
can finish off a squad
24.
if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs?
Right?
Le'Veon Bell, Deion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll lead here to a third down. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That one good for 10 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it
you
for
are
the first
terrible.
half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Somebody stop me.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he motions the wide receiver. 1st and 10 here for Flacco.
Oh, look at Marshall Yardley getting beat. That's interesting.
Aaron Lynch in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Okay.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his
time,
progressions,
baby.
find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He turned it by himself.
Play action. Flacco. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Where is the blockers? Where is the blockers at?
Get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
Back-to-back plays. Boy.
Flacco and the Ravens now, after the sack, need something good here on 3rd and long.
Oh, don't call cover 3, bro.
Now Flacco. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in.
Never call cover 3.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play on 3rd for the Ravens. And even 50 yards. Shift together here from the D-line. 1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Now he steps away. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now I know what you're blitzing him. All right, bet.
Flacco to throw again on second down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman.
Daniel. Back into the game with the right
so smoothly. All of a sudden, it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Red zone first down for Flacco. Got a man. It's
for a
Ravens touchdown. Mike Wallace, an 18-yard touchdown. And the Ravens add on.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Quit whenever you feel the need to, sir.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
You are getting trashed.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
I understand, but you're trying to get something to happen to make it look like you're doing something.
Into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jimmy or Person Young. Bang.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And that'll bring up second down.
Are terrified.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Let's go. Green, 39.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Complete to the right. This is Garcon.
What's the catch?
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Detroit. No. Check. Patriot.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Stop this, man.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They've been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Lardarius Webb. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Here you go, bro. Here's slants again.
Nice return,
if you can defend it.
You know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No
Here's
doubt
slants
about
again,
it,
brother.
because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Where's your user game play?
1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens have used the short
Stop
field
it,
to their
man.
advantage
Stop it.
as they cash in for 6.
Study the plays all you want, man. You gotta stop me first, bro.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
I do not to make a mistake. I guess I
Gets
do.
fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return
Then you
here
woke
as
up.
they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this
And then
position,
you
trying
woke
to
up,
get
buddy.
back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Right there.
And it pops free.
Right there.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So I
2
can't
weeks there,
hang
boy.
on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on
It's
to the
2
ball.
at end.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Detroit! 4 down, 4 down. Here we go now. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to lose
Hey,
yards
Red
here.
Bull.
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Where's your
Sack
offense,
of
man?
Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Hey, run the screen, bro. I dare you. I dare you. Good.
Garoppolo
Good.
now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then
I done got mad about the one.
down.
All right,
But a nice little gain. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick.
And he's
Boy,
going to
you
intercept it a
stupid.
3rd time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will score.
Stupid. That was man coverage. Man, you had 2 reads on fucking PA. Fucking F slide, bro. Out route, post route, drag route. Come on,
I
man.
remember talking with a guy in the
Good,
league,
bro.
and I said, what do you do when the game's like
44
this? You know,
is
pretty
it,
much
man.
over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
Somebody,
wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
What they do to people?
So they throw
Stop
the
playing
pick
community
six. They'll
offense,
get
bro.
another shot at it
Cut it
now
out, man.
as this one's in the air.
Please, people didn't
This
seen a
will be
million
fielded on
times,
the
bro.
back line of the end zone.
Who devise entire defensive
And
schemes
San
to stop fucking
Francisco
gun
gets
split.
set to go here. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
What's that sack when that play, bro?
Suggs in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But
That's that
sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
In motion goes the tight end.
Yeah, it's halfback wheel. We already know, bro.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And no escape.
Yeah, like,
They got him for a sack.
What makes you think I'm letting you get that off, my brother?
It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out.
You
and
are
the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On first down, Flacco. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he'll go down at the 28. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Hey, just try to sabotage the game, make it seem like he wasn't playing the whole time. That's all good.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Somebody come get this man.
Continue to pour it on.
Somebody come and get this man. Need some milk.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover.
They
want to try and put points on the board.
He ain't run this defense in a while.
Watch him now, Barney. Hurry up, here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. He dumps it to Hyde. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The Niners on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Green, 39.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it.
He tossed him up, though. He
lost the football, and the Ravens have got it.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here.
Boy, you are
this
ass.
Another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. So the fumble recovery, now Flacco to throw. That's caught out left by Perriman. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Gonna get it, though.
They go play action here on first down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming.
She's behind the zip, buddy.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Flush to his right. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. That goes for a gain of 31.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Caught out left side by Robinson. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Garoppolo to throw on second down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And no escaping this time.
Man coverage, buddy.
Down. They got him for a sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
That's what happens, man. That's what happens.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Flacco setting to throw it. Drops it underneath for Collins. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it's a second down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball.
I've not fucking run this play in
right
so
over
long.
the top of it because he can see everything.
He's my best route
sometimes
runner,
that
right?
saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this video. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone there for 2 more. The storyline in this
from the hour of my time.
The number 0, zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
It won't matter, bro. You still couldn't stop me.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis. And
write it down, nigga. Take a note. Bye.
Crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
It's terrible. What the fuck? Any game requesting? Still won't matter, bro. There's no secret, bro. I'm predictable. Bro, listen to me. I can be predictable all I want, my guy. I have reads. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, you sitting here trying to pick my game apart. Like, that shit don't matter, my guy. It does not matter. You want to see how I set up a blitz? I only run 2 blitzes. I run 2 blitzes. Buck slant show 2. And fucking zone blitz. I don't nickel 2 for the play gap. I only run 2 blitzes. You're funny, bro. You're a funny guy. Let's see how I set up blitzes. I don't set up blitzes, bro. Look at that. That's a man coverage pick. It's a man coverage pick, bro. That's not a blitz. That right there. That's man. No, I'm lying. Is that man? Oh, that's not man. That's just a fucking corner blitz. 39 from compressed set. Punch. Blitzer comes off the right. 90. Not a setup blitz, bro. Furthest thing from it. If you look at what you got on the field, there's nothing open. Go to the flats. Play it. I'm a funny commish. How am I a funny commish, bro? This nigga is hilarious. I'm a funny commish. Should have sent them a little earlier right there. see how I set up my blitzes. These ain't blitzes, nigga. This is man coverage. This is cover 2. It's cover 6. This is a blitz. Nickel blitz. It's a 4-man pressure, bro. 5-man. A fake suspension? So using a custom playbook, a league that doesn't allow custom playbook, a fake suspension. Range. Weird. Alright, but let me get the fuck out of here. This nigga is funny. Husband. Bring me back to Newport, cuz. Bring me back to Newport, cuz. Nigga, bring me a cigarette. A cigarette. Newport, 100, sir. You work tomorrow, yeah? Oh shit, I'm still streaming.